The old timers would say something like, I wouldn't walk around the block to listen to Sacred Harp music, but I'd drive 100 miles to sing it.
Fa would probably do it. Fa, la, sol, fa. It's based on the Sacred Harp, which is the name of the volume of music. The reference is to the human voice being the Sacred Harp. We have a scale that people will recognize as do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And for simplicity's sake, they chopped out 3 of them, and they kept fa, sol, la, and mi.
The difference is just that the note heads, instead of being circles for every single note, there's 4 shapes. There's a triangle, and a square, and a circle, and a diamond. So each of those shapes corresponds to a certain piece of the scale.
It was definitely difficult at first because I did know how to read music, read regular music.
I think the trickiest is realizing when you've got step motion and when you've got triads or arpeggios with spaces in between.
Yes. I wasn't actually using the shapes as they're intended, because the whole point of the shapes is when you know in your head what a fa to a fa, what that interval sounds like, when you see that, you just do that.
Fa, so, fa, mi, so.
It's taken me 14 years to get to the point where I am using the shapes as they were intended to be used, as opposed to just saying what is printed on the page.
As I understand it, this particular 4-shape system evolved sometime around 1800 and in this country.
Methodist missionaries from Massachusetts, I believe, is the actual core of where it started. Thy church is prayed. It's non-denominational in character. It's a tradition that started as a new way to get people who had little opportunity for formal education to come up to speed and sing in a group and have it sound not half bad.
Another one of those ones that I think got added after the fact. Yeah.
So we're singing the Psalms, but not the way they are in the King James Bible, which is what he started from, and not the way they are in the original Bible text, because they were in a different language, but in this metrical English.
The earth and seas,
The earth and seas are passed away, are passed away. The earth and seas are passed away.
the people who come to sing are singing for themselves within the group. It's about the people that get together to sing and what happens within the hollow square of singing.
Adorned with shining grace, adorned with shining grace. Boy, the basses have a lot of power.
There's a feeling of camaraderie. There's all different sorts of people that do Sacred Harp, but we all have that one thing in common, that we really like this music and we like to sing it together.
Oh, my son. Oh, my son.
I think we're hardwired for two things. We're hardwired for rhythm, so that timing thing, the sound of drums. We like to tap our feet, all kinds of rhythmic sounds. And the second is we're wired to recognize relationships between sounds. That gives us great pleasure. There are a few people in the world who can sing two notes at one time. Everybody else can only sing one note at one time. So if you want harmony, you got to have the other people to sing. Here you are working to all get to a place where you're not doing exactly the same thing, but you're doing things that work with each other.
When we arrive at home.
For me, it's definitely about doing something with other people, working with people to make something greater than us, make something beautiful.
We'd rather sigh and groan than live.
Okay, we got to work on that.